Okay, and we're back. We're going to try some Sherlock Holmes. A little mystery for the evening.
All hail no other shields. Tried to save us from the same. Wow. I wouldn't say. But this.
And my TV screen is always like super dark, so I always turn up the gamma so I can see what the hell's going on. Fate of Black Peter. Elementary, my dear something or other.
Well, if I didn't have anything broken when I got hit by Harminger's beam, I've got something broken now.
This is why we can't have nice things, because you're gonna throw shit on the ground. And he threw it on the ground. Ow. Well, that's not, jeez.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Ah! Stop shooting at me. What did I do?
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Of course it's me.
Of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Why would you be
Watson,
shooting at a vase?
quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Full Paragon, everybody.
Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter.
Oh, hold on one second. I need to change some of my audio settings real quick, so give me just 1 sec.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. There's something that wouldn't surprise me, actually.
That was very
Okay,
good.
that's better.
Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey. Born in 1845.
Black Peter. You know what? I'm 5, so please just
An
excuse me.
ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Oh, that's not good.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Excuse me. I had to make a small adjustment to my laptop here. Okay, there. Now I can see it. Press square to open the casebook. Investigate the murder. I shall. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Investigate the crime scene at Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear during using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. Alright. So there's the map. Okay.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. Oh, Sherlock. That's just not right.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Bitch, 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 bitch. Alright, so... And there's the door to Watson's room. And there's nothing here. Absolutely nothing of interest whatsoever.
What a mess! What a terrible mess!
Bitch, what do I pay you for?
I can always... This is where I keep my post.
I said, thank you, Captain Obvious. Alright. Oh, let's do my makeup. Ha. So what do you guys think? I kind of like this one. Are we good with this one? Can we do that one? Let's check out some glasses here.
This game is speeches.
Nope, no glasses. Don't like the glasses. Facial hair. What the fuck?
Exposition.
That one's not bad. Oh, I like that one too. No, scruffy, disgusting. Hello, I'm Abraham Lincoln. I'm a conquistador. Oh, that was not bad either. I like that one. We'll go with that one. And I like that hat. So we'll go with that hat. Now let's put some clothes on. Not what I was expecting when it said sailor outfit. Unbuttoned suit. Casual suit. Black suit. Oh, I do like the brown one. I like the gray one. think we'll go with the brown one. Oh, I can't have facial hair? Wait. I'm a little teapot. Is all the facial hair? I guess all the facial hair is locked. Okay. Now. Do 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 do. Out of my way, wench. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. If you hadn't noticed by like the way it's moving around, the movement's a little clunky.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Evidence. The garden and fields are well kept. A capable gardener works here. So, does the gardener have anything to say? Oh no, that's not a gardener, that's a cop.
Mr. Holmes? Mr. Holmes?
Okay. Hey Lost, how you doing? I'm glad you're here. Concentrate to find details others are inclined to overlook. Land around the stone pathway. Footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
I'm good. I'm good. You missed it a minute ago. I was playing Surgeon Simulator, and you're supposed to try to give the guy like a heart transplant. Nope. There were pieces of rib cage and liver everywhere, and he died in like 6 minutes. Evidence. Footprints. Okay. That's, alright. Oh. Hello.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes. That's me. Apparently I did, yeah. It was not pretty. That poor guy didn't make it very long.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard.
Right? Yes,
I'll
definitely
leave you
putting the
to
Ripper name.
cat this
You know,
time.
and I have on my
My
Xbox
condolences,
360,
Mrs.
I
Carey.
have the Sherlock
Thank you,
Holmes
Mr.
versus
Holmes.
Jack the Ripper game, and it was really cool. But I haven't been able to find it on any other platform other than that, unless I'm just like missing something.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
So if you guys notice, if you look at my profile, I'm so excited. I almost wet myself last night when I saw this. I am up to 41 follows. And that's like triple in a matter of a couple of days from when I started. I was speechless. I didn't know what to say. I told Grindhead Jim, I was like, I don't know what to do. And he was like, just keep streaming. Just keep streaming. Just keep streaming. All right, so evening before the
Can you
murder, what
please
happened?
Tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder.
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
Thank you,
In the
Lost.
morning, at around
Like I said,
7 o'clock,
I'm
I
excited
noticed
about
the
it.
cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Hmm.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Gardening gloves. All right, Lost. See ya.
I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Interesting. A crested tit.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it
Who
will be
doesn't like
less
a
of
good
burden
crested
for you
tit?
soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from
This game is rife with innuendo.
Yes,
You just found a picture of a crested
Oh,
tit,
yes,
and you're
how
looking
do
for
you
a
know
man
about
named
that?
Black Peter.
Never mind.
Oops.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
Okay, what am I supposed
He
to
was
do here?
different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Choose the evidence that confronts the...
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Your poor husband, indeed. Okay, so now what? Kind of a cool house. I'd live out in a house like this with a pretty garden. I like to garden. Oh, they've got chickens. I like to garden. I like pretty houses. Got your drawers hanging up outside. Anything else out here? No, not right there. Okay, so what do you want?
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
No good.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Let me guess, his body's gonna be gone. Dun dun
Good
dun.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see. These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone
Dun, dun,
tried to
dun,
force
indeed.
open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Uh-huh. That's gruesome.
What a terrible way to die.
He's suspiciously empty.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Okay.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
A tobacco pouch.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Oh, sailor. What's in it?
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations
In one picture. Picture. Okay. I'm so not sure
Screw you, EA. Screw you, BioWare.
what's going
That's
on
my ending.
here.
That is the ending that I believe in, and I will stand by. Alright, while the credits play, I will be right back.
Okay. Oh, I see. I think, maybe. Okay. Ah, derp. I think. Ah.
Yes.
There we
This is
go.
coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Alright.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Ooh. And he was, like, stabbed through the chest with a harpoon. That's kind of weird. Like, that just seems kind of overly dramatic and unnecessary, don't you think?
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Like I said, that's the ending I believe in. That is the true ending to me. Alright, well, it only took us
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Shockingly less than Mass Effect 2. Oh, wow.
Can't open it.
Yeah, was anybody expecting that ending?
Mm-hmm. A knife.
I just don't know what.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Yep, because that ain't an official ending. That is what is called the happy ending mod.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Okay.
Looks like you were the only one here to see it, Joe.
I had never seen it before either.
If I stream, I'll stream relatively. I've been streaming for 5 hours now, so I want to stream.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Alright, well, that has been the Mass Effect 3 stream. The entirety of it, as far as I can do, with the special ending. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to follow me on don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook for more information for when I stream, as well as my videos on YouTube. And on to Crichton.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Alright, so there's boots.
Old
Navigation
instruments,
tools.
nothing interesting.
Hey, I think they're interesting.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
Nothing else in here? Okay.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Aha! I don't know what I'm aha-ing about.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Ooh, that's a big ol' shark mouth. Let's see, I should probably plug my controller in here. Alright.
Dundee. Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Okay.
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Alright. Looked at that, looked at that. Looked at those. Looked at him. Alright, so it looks like I've examined everything in here.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Maybe I haven't.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's on the ground, that why can't I do anything with it?
These boots don't match the footprints.
Nope. Alright, so let's see if he has something to say now.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Yes! Jesus. Apparently not. You know what? I'll go inspect some more. I'll inspect until I can't inspect anything else. Inspect like nothing has ever been inspected before. Excuse me.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Well, well, well. Okay, then.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
I'm going to beat you with a shovel.
Mr. Holmes?
These footprints appear to be quite large. This place is not covered with dust. An object was taken from here. This place is not covered with dust. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Not quite sure what else to look at here.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
I can't open it. That's really frustrating when they make something like really minuscule and but important to be able to carry on and do whatever the hell you're supposed to do with it. I don't know. Okay.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
You know what? I'll go ahead and say I haven't finished inspecting the frickin' crime scene. I'm gonna go home. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'll look and see what that says. Fresh scratches, window. Looked at his face, looked at his clothes. Looked at his chest, looked at the harpoon. Yeah. Okay, so there is more to do with that notebook, apparently. It's just not letting me. So we'll see if it does now. Like if I'm just not doing anything right, something right here. Really? Like, why did that not light up before? That's really kind of annoying.
The notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Okay, so you guys that are in the stream right now, how does it look? Is it smooth? Can you guys hear me okay? Too loud? Not loud enough? You know, give me a little review here. I'm kind of new to streaming, so I haven't gotten a whole lot of feedback as far as how the stream actually looks. I would greatly appreciate that.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Okay. Good. Thanks. Thank you, thank you. I just, No? Okay. Huh. Alright. Okay. Yep. Just a few days, really. Make an ambush. Alright, we can do that.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Really less than a week, about a week. I think I actually started last Friday. I did one or two, and then I skipped a couple of days trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with it. I have a really, really good friend who streams. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Grindhead Jim. It's all one word, but he is an awesome streamer. We play Destiny together. He actually is the one that got me into this. So if you happen to see him, go hit follow on his stream. Also, if you are in this stream and you're watching, I would really, really appreciate it if you would hit that follow button. I know, right? Good following for it just being almost a week. Yeah, I am really, really surprised. I started meeting people through my friend Jim, and then I met other people through those people, and other people through those people, and I actually go into the streams of people that I follow and watch for, even if it's just for a few minutes, just to say hi. So yeah, but like I said, if you are in the stream and you are new to the stream, welcome. I very much appreciate you stopping by. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to talk. Please hit the follow button. If you don't have a Twitch account, it takes like 2 seconds to make a Twitch account, and that will enable you to follow me. I also have Twitter and Facebook.
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof. You've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
All right.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Okay, so let's go wait around back and see.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
And I see that there are 7 people viewing right now, which I really appreciate. A friend of mine right now, Lacey Lace 7, all one word, is she's at the tail end of a 24-hour stream right now.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there. Mr. Holmes. All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
What the fuck are you doing here?
And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
And I'm actually going to be...
It's just that I couldn't...
I'm actually going to be purchasing a capture card here soon so that I can stream off my PS3. Because I love the PS4 and there are great games on the PS4, but some of the older games that I really love are on the PS3, like Dead Space, the Mass Effect games, all that stuff. And I plan on doing a full Mass Effect run-through.
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector.
Awesome, awesome.
Please don't
Well,
be
let
too
me
hard
give
on my
you
young fellow.
a hand
I would like
with
to
that.
question him tomorrow morning.
Have a follow, my new friend. You're most welcome. You are most welcome. Give me 1 second here. All right. Hello, Scotland Yard.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Hooray! Checking the evidence room.
These are the suspect's belongings. pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Uh-huh.
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.
HN.
The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Aw. Guy's wedding ring. Alright, so there's a thing on the inside.
And partner, 1883. From R. Dawson.
To my friend and partner.
To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
So, let's see. Banter is good. I love having people stop in that just, sit here and chit-chat, because otherwise it's just kind of me talking to myself, playing a game. But I like to talk to other people. Okay. So let's go talk to the guy. Oh, the morgue. That's lovely. I don't want to go to the morgue yet.
Locked.
Oh, I do have song requests enabled. Hold on. I will give you the bot commands. Me too. The relating to the audience thing. I've met so many people just in my short time streaming that are so supportive and so generous and so nice. It's almost kind of overwhelming. I know people here in Norway and Sweden that within a few days have become great friends. And that's how you use that.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Okay, so you were in Afghanistan. When were you in Afghanistan, if I can ask?
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it
Oh,
from
that's
anyone.
really neat.
It has always belonged
Helps
to
you
me.
overcome your self-consciousness. No, that's really cool.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
2 tours in Afghanistan. Wow. Man, I don't know what to say other than thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, so this thing that he's wearing is obviously hand-me-down of some kind because it doesn't fit him very well, and it's too expensive for, like, just for someone that appears to be, you know, kind of a page boy. All right. Oop. So he's poor, it seems like. And he's got scars. Ever in Ireland. And you met your wife.
So,
Wow,
Mr.
that's
Nelligan,
awesome. Congratulations
who is
on
the
being
true
married,
owner of the
man.
ring?
The ring is mine.
Mandingo killed me. Holy fuck that.
Okay, so yeah, whose
No,
jacket is he
Mr.
wearing?
Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man.
Also,
Mr.
I'm jealous
Nelligan.
that you were stationed in
Furthermore,
Ireland.
the garment
I've
is
been to the
ill-fitting.
UK once.
It is
My
quite
grandfather
clear
took
that it
me when
belonged
I
to someone
was
else. Most probably your father. With your
15
father
or
gone
so.
and taking with him the family's
And we
wealth,
got to
as a
go
little
to
boy,
England,
you had to
Scotland,
find
and
yourself a
Wales.
manual job,
But we
and
just
it was
did
most
not have
probably
the time to make
cleaning
it over to
fish,
Ireland. And
or
I have
perhaps our
said ever
hands
since then
often
that
while
one day I'm
working.
going
I
back.
can
So
tell
I'm
from the
very
scars.
jealous at the Ireland thing.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go. I'm innocent.
Oh my goodness, twins! And another one on the way. Congratulations, that's so cool. I bet they're gorgeous little girls.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's what everybody tells me, is that Ireland is fabulous. Oh, let's see.
Oh, here I come. Boom. Get blown.
Proves the guilt of the person that made the attempt. Yes. Okay. Need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill by fully piercing a body. Redheads like their mom. Oh, yeah. Good luck with a pair of twin teenage redheads when they get there. That's pretty awesome. I do wish you all the luck in the world, man. My daughter just turned 15.
Would be happy to oblige.
Okay, so... Whoops, not that one. Let's go talk to my dear Watson. Part of the 75th Ranger regime. No, nothing can prepare you for twins. You're exactly right. You are exactly right. That's still awesome, man. That's really cool. Oh my god, the doggy! Doggy!
Brave
Doggy.
Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Hi, doggy. I like the doggy.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
Everything is bothering me,
The sailor's
Watson.
knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
No, I want
for
to
that.
stab them with harpoons.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass
Oh
of a
god,
royal
Whitechapel, I
family.
so want to go there.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
And they just leave the door to the cabin open. No other cops around. Just, you know.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The ship's logs of the Sea
Yeah, I get it.
for the
Where's
years
the...
1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. should do it.
Needed some coffee. God, I love coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test. The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
All right. There we go.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength
Coffee with some Jameson? Hell yeah.
Diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
So, if you have a chance to watch that friend that I was telling you about, Grindhead Jim, one sec. Allergies driving me nuts. He's actually a Marine Corps veteran, so great guy to talk to. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That's really appreciated. Very cool of you. Thank you, dude.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what? These abbreviations mean something.
This is a really cool game, MTL. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Okay. Oh, I need to go back to the cabin. Derp, derp, derp.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Dead Island. That was scary for me.
Hmm.
Hot out. Hot. Hot. Yes. Hot. Hot. Wow. Hot out.
Why can't I do anything else with the logs? Oops, wrong shelf. Okay, there's got to be something I'm doing wrong here. I know, a vegetarian and a marine. Okie dokie. Let's see if there's something that I am not doing here. Oh, is that Marianne's with anything? You know, he hasn't always been a vegetarian, though. Yeah, we do. We do for sure. Okay. Alright, now let's see.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Alright, it says to examine the ship's logs, but... The Sea Unicorn. You know, I bet it's named after a narwhal. Oh, okay, so let's see if we can find something back here. The first guy that I looked at did not have the, like, was missing some information, apparently. Maybe. Yeah, this is a fun little game. I love mystery and puzzle games and stuff like that. Almost as much as I love first-person shooters.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Alright, so let's go to talk to the kiddo again. I just picked up, let's see, I downloaded Outlast last night, and the disappearance of Ethan something or other. I also picked up a copy of The Evil Within for like $20 at Best Buy. So, yeah. Outlast scared the absolute bejesus out of me. I screamed numerous times watching that.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending.
Yeah,
When
right?
the bank failed,
Like I said, it's
ruined
already
half
scared the shit out of me
families
several
Cornwall.
times. I finally had to quit
Joshua
playing because I'd
Nelligan
had enough of a heart
disappeared.
attack.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting.
Why was it a bad idea?
Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Oh, smashed. Oh, okay. I completely missed that part somehow. That is pretty funny, though.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Log notes for July. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can imagine it was really amusing as it was happening, but probably not the next morning when you woke up and had to deal with the consequences of your actions.
The sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Whoops.
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected. Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
That's awesome. Okay, so... Alright, so the missing papers are in the missing tin box. Okay, so he has a motive. That guy does, anyway.
That's what I want to stop keep saying like everyone's
Let's go talk to Watson and see what Watson has to say. Haven't talked to Watson in a while.
Something new, Watson.
I've
We have the list
heard
of sailors who were aboard the Sea
from a
Unicorn.
bunch of people
We
that
shall
are going to
soon learn what
TwitchCon,
happened to
and
Milligan's
I
father.
kind of, like, I had no
I have
idea that
only
there
to
was such a
find
thing
them.
as TwitchCon,
Let us
so
hope they're still working at the
I'm obviously
harbour.
not going
I think that if you
this
pretend you're
time,
from Scotland
but
Yard,
depending on how things go
I
with the
doubt it,
stream and if I
Watson.
stick with
And
it and all that
really,
kind
I
of
would
stuff,
prefer that
I
all
would
of this
really love to go
remains
sometime and
quiet.
actually meet some of the
But
people that I talk
have
to so
another
often
solution.
here.
I'll call in the specialist.
and who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Oh, wow. Right in your backyard. That's cool, dude.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Uh-huh. Gotta find the booze and the
Sorry to trouble you, Mr.
prostitutes
Holmes,
if you
but
want the
inspector
sailors.
asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
Alright, here in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna pause the stream and get myself something to eat. And then I'll probably come back on with like Destiny or something like that. But for the immediate moment, I have to pee so bad I can't stand it. So I will be right back. And we're back. Yeah, that's right, man. Sailor bait, booze and hookers. Always. Okay, so let's go see the inspector.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Okay.
Let's hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking. These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Okay.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Hi, Ginger. Come here. Come here. And come say hi. Come on. Come on. This is my best friend in the whole wide world. This is Ginger. And she likes to come say hi to me at night when I'm streaming. And come say hi to everybody else. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Such a good girl. Okay, it's sleepy time, Ginger. Go bed. Good girl. Okay, so let's see. Well, Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Let's go talk to this guy. She's a dachshund. A little miniature dachshund.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
Dun dun dun.
Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Handkerchief with a crested tit. Again with the crested tits. He does have a gardener's hands.
That's all for
Oh
now.
god, corgis. Like anything with a corgi is just holy crap. Anything with a corgi. All right. Okay, so he said that the letter could be read if you put the proper chemicals on it.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent.
Okay.
Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange
After the
reagent.
orange. Okay, so blue? Orange should be the 3rd. Okay, so 3rd after. Okay, so
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition,
Hi, Noons. How you doing? Good to see ya.
After the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so... after the blue. Okay, so the blue needs to go in again. Now the orange. Okay. Colorless after the orange. Orange is always the third after the blue. So that means the colorless should be last. I'm doing really good. So let's see.
Now I can proceed further.
Oh, okay, cool. That was the right way.
Let us
Yay!
see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery. I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Okay. Okay, so now we have his boots. So let's see if his boots. Ta-da!
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Alright, so he was here. So... Harley's footprints were... okay. So he's not a gardener. Alright. Unexplained presence. So he's not the gardener. So that means he's there for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the stream here so that I can get something to eat, and I will probably be back later on. So thank you guys for watching. Love all of you. Hit that follow button, and I will see y'all later.